Legacy is not what's left tomorrow when you're gone. It's what you give, create, impact, and contribute today while you're here. That, then, happens to live on. No one ever thinks of the Barrington area as a place where families are struggling and starving every day. They can no longer ignore the gnawing hunger in their stomach. This is the grim reality for hundreds of children in District 220. The statistics for child poverty are alarming. A staggering 95% of students at Sunny Hill Elementary are in low-income families, and hunger is a real problem. We developed our Blessings in a Backpack program because of the urgent need for food. In just 6 years, we've grown the program from 1 elementary school to all 8 in the district, feeding about 600 students annually. That's a backpack full of food for 38 weekends during the school year.
It's not what they say when they get the backpack, it's how they look and how they feel. They don't have the words to say thank you yet. But when they're adults and they're grown and they're achievers and they're global leaders, they'll be able to say thank you.
Mental illness in America is reaching epidemic proportions. We felt the need to address this growing concern in Barrington. So we approved funding to fully support the Alexian Brothers school-based mental health program to help the most vulnerable. We live in a time where our mental health system is broken. Ignoring it could mean catastrophic events.
So if we can identify at-risk children, at risk for developing a more serious problem earlier and intervene earlier, we can literally change the trajectory of not only that child's life, but often their family, other students, the community.
People often feel there's no need for it until a tragedy happens.
A 16-year-old Barrington High School student has been charged as a juvenile with several weapons and drug offenses after causing a school lockdown.
Police say he's facing multiple felonies and misdemeanors for having a gun and drugs.
November 30th, I first heard because one of the therapists at the Alexian Brothers Center for Mental Health ran to my door and said, "Barb, there's a lockdown at Barrington High School." Sorry.
If it wasn't for the school-based mental health program we're currently funding in 2 middle schools and the Barrington High School, who knows what could have happened.
The need for this type of program is so enormous. It can happen anywhere, and that's the message. You can have a troubled child anywhere.
We're very proud of how far we've come in just 6 short years. But there's so much more work that needs to be done. Our community relies on us more than ever. Good vision and dental health is something we take for granted. But for many children in the community, it's a luxury to have good eyesight and healthy teeth. This is the foundation of basic health needs and the most important school supplies children in the area still don't have. That's why we want to do something about it. For example, 1 in 4 children suffer from vision problems that could have been addressed early on. Needy children have huge dental problems. There are 2 reasons for this. Out-of-pocket costs are too much, and many dental offices don't accept Medicaid. The lack of food, mental health needs, dental, and vision checkups can lead to a failed future. Children didn't ask to be born into these troubling situations, but Barrington Children's Charities gives hope to kids who are consumed with fear. Our volunteers wake up every morning with a duty to make sure no child suffers in the Barrington area. But that can't be accomplished if it isn't for your generosity. It's you who keeps this vision alive. It's you who makes the life-saving work for the most vulnerable children possible. Please make a promise with us to refuse to let children suffer. Instead, give them hope to rise from every defeat. Right now is your chance to leave a legacy that will not only make each individual life richer, but the collective life of humanity as a whole. You are their hope. You can help their future.